Hello students, I welcome you all in this channel. Today we are going to complete your second chapter's question, that is Lost Spring, the stories of stolen childhood. These are all the textbook questions I have brought for you. The very first question is, what is Sahib looking for in the garbage dumps? Where is he and where has he come from? So the answer is, Sahib is looking for coins, rupee notes, and any other useful objects in the garbage dumps. Sahib and his family have migrated to Simapuri, a slum area on the outskirts of Delhi, looking for a source of living after they were uprooted from their native village in Dhaka, Bangladesh. Second question is, what explanations does the author offer for the children not wearing footwear? The author comes across many shoeless ragpicker children in her neighborhood. One explanation is that it has become a tradition for them to remain barefoot. However, the author quickly mentions that calling it a tradition could be just a means of justification of the utter destitution, means extreme poverty. The word which I have used here, if you feel or seems like they are difficult one, I have given their um, replication also. You can use the words which I have given in bracket or their meaning in simpler way. Question number 3 is Sahib happy working at the tea stall? Explain. And the answer of this question is no, Sahib is not happy working at the tea stall. He is paid 800 rupees and all his meals, but he has lost his freedom. His face has lost the carefree look. The steel canister seems heavier than plastic bag, and he is no longer his own master. Okay. Now the next question is, what makes the city of Firozabad famous? As we have already read the text and we know Firozabad is famous for glass bangle industry. So the answer is, Firozabad is famous for its glass bangles. The place is the center of India's glass blowing industry. Families have spent generations working for making bangles for all the women in India. Question number 5 is, mention the hazards of working in the glass bangle industry. The bangle makers face many problems in the glass industries. They have to work in the dingy cells without air and light. In the high temperature of the furnace, the dust from the polishing bangles is injurious to eyes. They often lose their eyesight before they become adults. If you don't know about the story, you can go to previous video. You can see from there. It's explained in Hindi, and after getting this explanation, you would quite feel the answer of these questions are so easy to frame by yourselves also, right? Next, sixth question is, how is Mukesh attitude to his situation different from that of his family? The answer of this question, you can use your tricks, wits. Like Mukesh was different. He was also from poor family, but he was different in his attitude because he has seen a dream that he wanted to be a motor mechanic. So the answer of this question is, Mukesh belongs to a poor family of bangle makers, but his attitude is very different from his family. He wants to break the family tradition of bangle making. He is daring and determined. He has hopes and dreams. He wants to be a motor mechanic. If you feel like these answers are quite difficult to be framed by you, then you can use your own explanation after getting the explanation in the video which I have uploaded before it. You can go there, you can click that video, you can see and feel the difference, right? Next we have understanding the text. Sorry, I have not shown sixth question when I was speaking the answer of this question. So you can clearly see from here Mukesh belongs to a poor family of bangle makers, but his attitude is very different from his family. He wants to break the family tradition of bangle making, and he is daring and determined. He has hopes and dreams. He wants to be a motor mechanic. Now we have understanding the text. Here the very first question under it is, what could be some of the reasons for the migration of people from villages to cities? Here you can use your own answers too with reference to the text we have read in this chapter. There are many factors that cause migration of people from villages to cities. Some villagers voluntarily move to the cities in search for jobs and better civic and health facilities, etc. Others are forced to migrate when natural disasters like flood, storm, drought, famine, etc. destroy their houses and properties. History has records of large-scale migration caused by wars. Also, many villagers who are better off than others manage to send their children to study in the cities. In the lesson Lost Spring, Sahib and his family migrates to Simapuri from Dhaka after their houses were destroyed in the storms. So here I have given some reasons that why people migrate from village to cities. Second is, would you agree that promises made to poor children are rarely kept? Why do you think this happens in the incidents narrated in the text? So here the answer of this question is yes, the promises made to the poor children are rarely kept. We live in a hypocritical world. The author asks Sahib, half joking, whether he will come to her school if she starts one. Sahib agrees to do so. A few days later, he asks if the school is ready. The writer feels embarrassed at having made a promise that was not meant. Promises like her abound in every corner of their bleak world. The meaning of the word bleak is joyless, cheerless, sad, unhappy, gloomy, etc. You can use any words in its replacement if you don't feel like bleak is a good word. Okay. Next question we are having on next slide. Question number 3 is, what forces conspire to keep the workers in Bengal industry of Firozabad in poverty? So there are certain forces conspire to keep the workers in Bengal industries of Firozabad in poverty. These includes the money lenders, the middleman, the policemen, the keepers of law, the bureaucrats and the politicians. Together they impose a heavy burden on the children. Powerful people keep the workers in Bengal industry helpless and poor. I know it will be quite difficult for you students to get the answers, but please go in last video or last to last video. These last two videos I have uploaded for the explanation of this chapter. If you will go there, you will listen that video, you will watch that video, you will definitely get to make your own answers by yourself, because after getting the mastery over the content you would be able to do so. Fine. Now we are having here talking about the text. Here the very first question under this section is, how in your opinion can Mukesh realize his dream? Mukesh was different from the others in his community. By daring to dream, he has already taken the first step toward a big change. He wants to become a motor mechanic and drive a car. He can realize this dream with determination and hard work. There might be many obstacles on his way, but a strong willpower will help him move toward the way to success. The fact that he is willing to walk a long distance in order to learn the vocation, you can use the job, you can use the word job here if you don't feel, if you don't feel vocation word is good, underlines his firm resolve. The only thing left for him to do so is to make that first journey to that garage and request the owner to take him in and guide and direct him on his journey as a mechanic. Question number 2 is, mention the hazards of working in the glass bangles industry. Here the word is the impoverished. The spelling is IMPOVERISHED. Workers in the glass bangles industry toil in potentially hazardous working conditions while welding. The furnaces they work in having extreme high temperature and lack proper ventilation, persistently working in low light conditions without any protective eye gear leaves them blind. Even burns and cuts are quite common. The workers are quite prone to ailment such as lung cancer. The word ailment here is for uh, diseases, right? Now we have next slide. The last question from this chapter we are having here, and the question is, why should child labor be eliminated and how? Child labor should be eliminated because it takes away from the child his childhood and the prospect of elementary education. Moreover, since the child laborers are cheap and consequently engaged in hazardous and dangerous employment, they are often vulnerable to mental and physical illness. In order to curb this problem, it is really very important to make education easy accessible. Apart from that, the parents must be made aware of the consequences of working in harmful environments. It is also important to make the public aware of the fact that child labor is a criminal offense and is punishable under law. The government must ensure stickers child labor laws and that the offenders are punished. So we had the question answer session. I have spoken each and every word clearly so that you can write from these slides. If you feel difficult to watch or to see from here the answers of the questions, if you feel like these answers are really very um, uneasy or difficult one for you people to write in your notebook, you can go for your refresher, you can go for your guides where you get easy answers. With the hope that you will like this video and subscribe this channel if you are quite new on this channel, then please subscribe this channel for getting further lessons, explanation and the question answers. Thank you students. If I feel anything which is not there in this video, I will definitely make a new video on long answers are the value based questions. 2 or 3 questions I will bring. Thank you for being with me. Take care.